Good morning to you. Thanks for sticking with us just before 7:30 on the dot. And of course, Merry Christmas to everybody watching. We hope you're waking up cozy in your house, opening presents, maybe by the fire. Yeah. It's not cozy outside.
It is not. It's cold, temps in the 30s. We are seeing a little bit of precipitation, whether it's in the form of rain, a little bit of snow mixing in. So not the prettiest starts of at least the morning, but it doesn't get better. It does get better during the afternoon. High temperatures today in the 40s. Right now, down at the airport, still no reports of any precipitation right now. So a lot of the stuff we're seeing on radar might not even be making the ground, or at least hitting the ground at this point. 34 degrees right now. Our feel-like temperature at 29 degrees with a southwest wind at 6 miles per hour. So this does look a bit ominous. We are looking at a few light rain showers just southwest of us, a few light snow showers just south of Muncie, extending as far east as Newcastle. We're going to take this all the way up to Monticello. Luckily, if you have plans that take you to, say, Chicago, maybe Lafayette, you should see parts of I-65, at least on the drier side. Up to Fort Wayne should be okay as well. You'll run into a few light flurries and then a mixed bag of precipitation south of Indianapolis. So near Greencastle, you see those pinks and blues mixing in. That could be just some minor freezing drizzle, maybe a few sleet pellets, and then some lighter snow starting to mix its way out as well, since it's starting to hit some warmer temperatures here. Middle half of Illinois seeing some light rain showers. This is all moving eastbound. So throughout the remainder of the morning, we'll see those isolated light rain showers falling. Temperatures have been holding in the mid-30s all morning here downtown. So 34 here in the city, 34 in Shelbyville. Areas north, you've all gained a degree since we checked in. It was 30 last time, now it's 31. So you're still able to support a little bit of snow. Our Christmas Day forecast will be a bit gloomy to start off, 32 degrees with some light rain showers, maybe a few light snow showers mixing in. But once we warm into the 40s, everybody will see that transition over into some light rain. And then a better dinner time hour for you, partly to mostly cloudy skies with temperatures holding in the mid-40s. Once we head into today, we should start to see a warmer midweek with high temperatures in the 50s. We're talking almost a 20-degree difference from Thursday's high to our average high. And then we're also tracking some late week rain for you as well. So stay tuned for timing on that. That's coming up in my full forecast. Emily?
Stephanie, thank you. We'll see you then. Our top story this Christmas Day, 3 homes being destroyed in overnight fires in Indianapolis. The people living in each of those homes displaced. The first fire of the night started just before 1:30 at a home near 25th and College Street. Indianapolis fire officials tell us that a person driving by saw the flames and alerted everyone inside. Luckily, all 9 people made it out safely, but an electrical issue inside the attic is believed to have been what started that fire. Now, the second fire started around 3 o'clock this morning. It happened at a home on the 1200 block of North New Jersey Street. The 73-year-old twin brothers who live in the house were able to make it out okay without any injuries. The cause of that fire still unknown. Now, 30 minutes later, the third fire happening on the 1400 block of North Alabama. A family of 4 was home at the time. The home is considered a total loss. The family's 2 cats are still unaccounted for. IFD tells us the presents Santa had just delivered for the children were destroyed. The cause of that fire still being investigated. Certainly thinking of all of them and fire officials this morning on Christmas. Now, today is when most Christians across the world celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. In the United States, some Americans are hoping for Christmas miracles and a Happy New Year. John Lorenk reports.
In Washington, D.C., visitors were given a special present. The National Christmas Tree is reopened to the public. Its brief closure this week was linked to the partial government shutdown. President Trump and congressional Democrats remain at odds over funding for the border wall.
President Trump, if you want to open the government, you must abandon the wall.
Different sorts of construction concerns in California, where victims of massive wildfires were homeless this Christmas.
My number one thing after the fire was, my God, what's going to happen to my town? I mean, how's it going to rebuild? Are people going to want to just leave? And I thought immediately we need to stay motivated.
In the South, authorities dealing with the aftermath of 2 mall shootings, one in Louisiana.
We didn't necessarily know what happened until we heard children and parents and everyone screaming and running through the food court.
The other in Florida, where a police canine was killed. And across the country, many Americans are hoping to win the Mega Millions lottery Christmas night. The jackpot is worth $321 million. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Stocks are on pace for the worst December since the Great Depression. This comes after the Dow ended its worst week since 2008 last Friday. It's being called a Christmas miracle after 2 sailors stranded at sea for nearly 3 weeks are rescued. It happened halfway between Grand Cayman and Jamaica when a massive cruise ship spotted the sailors in a small fishing boat. The chance encounter was only possible because the Royal Caribbean's Empress of the Seas had been rerouted due to rough weather. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. They sent out a smaller boat to rescue the fishermen. They had originally set sail from Costa Rica, drifting out to sea because of the bad weather, without enough fuel to be able to make it back. The people whose homes were destroyed by wildfires in California came together on Christmas Eve. They held church services Monday. That's the first community event in Paradise since the fire. Trevor Fay was there with more.
Hundreds of people crowded into the Paradise Alliance Church on Monday for a service titled, "I'll Be Home for Christmas." Many here have not been home since the campfire and were eager to attend the town's first community event since the disaster. One family was just visiting Paradise when the fire struck and had to rush to escape the town.
I was going to take my RC truck to the little RC park they have there, and but we just had to leave because it was all smoky and stuff, and my sister and I were wondering why it was so smoky.
It wasn't just their harrowing escape from the campfire that made them want to come to this church service today. They also have family that has been directly impacted by the blaze.
Even though she wanted to be with us as family, she also wanted to be with her community group, just support. So we wanted to join her.
Burton is talking about her mother, who lives here in Paradise. Many arrangements were made to allow the service to happen. Local agencies opened the roads into Paradise to provide access so everyone could attend. PG&E also made special arrangements to ensure there was electricity for the event.
Reporting a wildfire survivor in California may have lost his home, but his holiday spirit, not gone, still going strong. Check this out right here. Brian Andrews' home burned to the ground in the campfire, but he still decorated his chimney. You can see it there in the video, the hot stockings being hung there. That's the only part of his home still standing. He does plan on rebuilding his home, and he hopes the display will encourage others to keep their faith in Paradise. We now have a better idea about what caused a manhole to rattle yesterday. That's the sounds you're hearing there. That's what drivers heard driving by yesterday. We covered it for you all morning on Daybreak. Citizens Energy says it was caused by a leak in the steam line. They say leaks happen more often in the wintertime since the steam system runs at high capacity. Just incredible video there with all that steam. A new report says millennials are helping to save the real Christmas tree industry. We're going to have that story and more coming up.